Today, we're starting the biggest project of our home renovation so far. The roof. The whole roof has to be pulled off down to the joists. No, what are they called? Rafters. It's gonna be a big job, but we gotta get right into it. Okay, so our roof isn't actually that bad. We do have some holes in the roof from old vents when we redid our plumbing. And believe it or not, we redid our plumbing before winter, and all winter long we've had those holes just covered with pots and pans and lids and stuff. Beyond the holes that need patching, we don't like the brown roof.
Yeah, it's an ugly color.
But here's the most important reason that we have to redo our roof, is that last year, before winter, we blew cellulose insulation into our attic to insulate our ceilings. And what happened was we did a bad job of that, and we didn't get enough insulation at the edges where the roof comes down to the wall. So some of you might be thinking you're redoing your whole roof. You're ripping the roof off your house to fix your insulation? That's crazy, and maybe. But we just want to do it right, and that's the best option for us, is to pull it off and do it right. The sheathing is lousy. It's just 3/8 inch plywood, really old, really dry. As you can see,
it's as old as a house, so it's at least, what, 45 years old?
Yeah, and it pulls up so easy. One of the things that we were really surprised about pulling this roof off is just how easy it comes up. Sure, it was hard work, but if me alone can just grab the roof with my hands, no tools, and just rip it off, that tells you that that's kind of scary.
And they just have it stapled on.
With very short staples. So
everything on a mobile home is like stapled on.
Yeah, and we've done so much work to this house, we decided we might as well do the roof right. Strip down the shingles, strip down the old sheathing. We're going to put new 1/2-inch sheathing up. Do it right. We are going to be going with a shingle roof. I know a lot of people suggested metal, but we're just doing shingles. Freaking there it is. Ooh. When I was flipping up one of the sheets of plywood, the eaves just came right with it. And I was not expecting that. So we tossed it and the whole thing just comes crashing down and lands right on our brand new chimney tee coming out the wall and right against our window. So that was pretty scary. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I didn't want to ruin that tee. That was the most expensive part of the chimney. $200 for that one pipe section. And I didn't want to damage that. Freaking there it is. Ooh. Whoa! Whoa! Nope. Not ready for that. Okay guys, the whole eave just broke off. I wasn't expecting that. It's like touching our window and it's resting on our brand new chimney piece. So I gotta be really careful here.
There's the eave on the window from inside. I'm scared about our chimney thing.
Yeah, I know. Let me see what I can do over here.
It's like inching its way down slowly.
Ready? Oh, it's really on there. That bent that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Could probably be bent back.
I did not expect the whole eaves to come off that easily. It looks like it survived though.
It ended up getting some dents and the bracket thing is...
The bracket is bent all up, so
Yeah.
What a mess. What a disaster.
The window's fine. Just a little scrape on the vinyl, that's it.
We made some big progress already today. We got the entire half of the roof done. We're going to stick to just this half at a time, you know, one half at a time so we don't overwhelm ourselves. The insulation is better than I expected. I got into a lot of those little nooks and crannies pretty well, but there's definitely some thin spots We're going to be working on the insulation next. We really want to insulate the thin areas around the walls, at the edges of the walls. And then, after we fix the insulation, hopefully we'll get to working on some new eaves. You can see those eaves just broke right off. They were pretty lousy. So hopefully we can build some new ones, put them on the house, and we'll get sheathing the roof. Yeah, those eaves, that's another reason we're redoing the roof, because we didn't like the overhangs on our house. They were uneven, they were wobbly, they were sagging, they were just lousy.
One part of it didn't stick out as far as the rest, so it like jutted in. It was weird.
We just worked to get that roof torn off, and after it was torn off and on the ground, then it was really annoying because we had this big mess to clean up. And if you guys know us, or know me, I hate cleaning up. That's the most tough part. And this was a job that Ashley couldn't do alone. It was so heavy,
Yeah.
so messy. It was easy to throw those plywoods on the ground, but it was not easy to carry them to the dumpster. So we ended up having to pull the shingles off it. The shingles pull up easy, so that's no big deal. It's just a lot of back and forth and a lot of hassle.
And it's so overwhelming when you look at the pile.
And it doesn't seem to go away.
Yeah.
But we got it done, little at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels good to be done with that part of the job. For the front half of the house, keep in mind this is only the front half. It's a lot of work doing a house, and we're doing it just us, alone.
Yeah.
So that's tough, but we're gonna get it done. We've done it before and we can do it again. And I think we can call that done for now. Cleaned up most of the mess. We got a little bit of little stuff on the ground, but we'll get that later. Whew, that was a lot of work. Now we've only done half the roof, and we may have grossly underestimated our dumpster size. This is filling up super fast. I mean, it's like almost full.
Yeah.
And we still have half a roof to do. So
We might be able to fit it all if we strip the plywood from the rest of the roof and burn the plywood.
So that was the project of the day. We normally like to do projects on videos, like a full project start to finish. And we try to do that as much as we can, but we're going to be breaking this project up into sections, only because it's going to be easier for us to not get overwhelmed with 100 video clips of this huge project. So hopefully you'll join us as we complete this huge project. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us get this first step done. Pull it off the roof. I know it's not much, but it's a big step and it was a lot of work. I'm just worn out. I'm not used to this kind of muscle after sitting all winter and everything. It's
Me
tough.
too.
We got to get back into shape, and this is going to do it. Again, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon. So until next time, take care.
Bye.